I think I've become a Sammy Savior with this style. I think since International Latin came into the picture, and since a lot of pros have turned to do American style, that with International Latin, remember, you go on a straight leg, you have no delayed hip, you just move and you get speed. With the rhythm, it's completely different. You have a delayed straightening of the leg, a delayed hip movement that has become, I don't know where it is anymore. It's gone, it's lost. But my missing link is the standing leg. And that is the leg you are standing on that has the weight that you're starting with. Standing leg. And a lot of people, in my opinion, have a lazy standing leg, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay? They either bend it too quick when they're moving forward, they have no delayed hip. This is the one you're leaving behind. Forget the one you're moving on to. I think they think that if they step with a flexed knee, everything's okay. But see, I'm one that is, I'm emphasizing where you're coming from, not where you're going on to. Because another thing in International Latin, there's no opposition. Do an International Latin rumba walk. I know you can, because you used to do it, right? Now just go and arrive. Arrive, arrive, arrive. You see? So there's no opposition. There's no, when she does American style now, she would and stop. The opposition is, this is moving forward and that is moving back on every single step. All right, so you have a lot of opposition work when you're doing rhythm. Okay, thank you. Now they don't know what I'm going to, I'm just going to hit it and they're going to do it because I have confidence in them. I know they're going to do what I say. The thing is, where do you, I shouldn't even ask the questions because I'm going to answer them anyway. The hip movement comes from the foot you're standing on. That's where the hip movement comes from. Okay, so when you're just standing here, okay? Let's get in a straight line. Let's face this way. You can turn your heads and look at me. Right, just spread it out even longer. Oh, okay. Don't go in front of the camera, God help it. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is, you people are too young to remember the Bossa Nova. Do you remember the Bossa Nova? You're too young. Oh yeah, well you would. Okay, the Bossa Nova is a dance where you stand there with your feet like this, apart slightly or together. Your weight's on your, let's say your left foot. All your weight's on your left foot. Your right foot has no weight, but I want you to put pressure in the ball of that right foot and release the right heel. But keep it straight, keep the legs straight. Both legs are straight. So when you lift your hip up, it comes from the pressing down on the floor, the ball of the right foot. That's what produces that hip movement. So what we're going to do is this little exercise is you're going to do 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go over to the other foot, okay, with ball of left foot, and you're going to go 1, lift it up, 2, 3, then back to the other one, and 1, 2, 3. Now when you do this, there's a compression on that side. When you're doing the ball, you're compressing that hip, the right hip, and the right rib. They're squeezing together. So the one that's using the ball of the foot squeezes together. 1, right, 2, 3. Then go to the left foot now. 1, 2, 3. Now this is an exercise that you should do because this is where the hip movement is coming from. When they step forward now, okay, they're here. So when she steps, you see the ball of her, the standing leg, the one that has the weight. All right, come back here. Right. First of all, the standing leg, you have to dance off a straight leg. You do not bend that leg. Do not. Watch, ready? And just go forward. The right leg stays straight. And it stays straight as the hips are moving through. You don't release that standing leg until you're going to move it forward. And move forward. Boom. Now, very important, because what I see are lazy legs. This is what I see. This is what I see. A bending of that back knee. There's no thought put behind that standing leg that you're leaving. There's 3 things you have to do here. Keep pressure on that back foot. Keep that right leg, well, if it's the right, left, whatever. Keep the standing leg straight and get that delayed hip movement. Those are the 3 things you have to do immediately. Watch.